This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. With Doris Burg, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our special guest at the broadcast table for this one. Here we go. And Oklahoma City starts out with the ball. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Ja Morant, he's out there with Herbert Jones. Then it's John Collins. Then there's Jae'Sean Tate, and it's Embiid in at the 5 down low. Doncic passes to Gafford. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Boy, there was some contact there, but Gafford able to use his size to finish.
Morant against Doncic. And it's Morant missing. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Shoots from the high post, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
You guard against the drive of Luka Doncic, but that opens you up to the mid-range ability, and Luka lets you feel it from that distance.
Morant passes to Embiid. Embiid with the screen on Doncic. It's Morant with the drive. And then Morant slams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is a result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix. But they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
Doncic passes to Gafford. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Doncic with the bucket.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Jones, the pass to Morant. Green against Jones. Back to Morant. Clock at 6. Here's Embiid. Markkanen pulls it in. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They lead by 4. And here's Doncic from the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Doncic has got 7 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Morant dishes to Embiid. Morant against Doncic.
That's the length of Lauri Markkanen making a difference at the defensive end.
And the rejection by Collins. The 76ers trail by 7. Here's Morant. And there it is for him. Shams, with as often as you've interacted with front offices all over the NBA, have you noticed any changes with how franchises operate with both the players and the media and that relationship and where it may be headed?
Everything has to be more specialized now in the organization, but you're seeing true partnerships develop with teams and their players, especially their top players. Teams have to pay more attention now to data, to metrics than ever before. And the relationship between your top players in the organization, that is very, very important. And the teams that do a good job of managing relationships, of managing expectations, that is clearly what separates the elite teams with the bottom teams. And certainly players in today's generation are very, very polished when it comes to the media.
Well, you frame that so well. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Yeah, they're results.
Morant with it. Pass to Tate. Collins with it. Here's Embiid. Fades away. Again, Philadelphia. The Thunder leading by 6. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Daigneault for a minute. Well, of course, they're concerned about the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach told me the plan is simple. Make things as hard as they can on Ja on both ends of the floor. Make him work on defense, and by crunch time, maybe we can tire him just a little bit. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. A nice shot by Doncic.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Morant finds Jones. Now Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Doncic with a screen on Tate. Green passes to Doncic. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Doncic has got 12 in the game. When you look at the NBA, Shams, any changes you'd like to see?
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have a rule that players just play and the top players are there playing the most meaningful moments of regular season games and allowing players to have freedom defensively. And the league can find plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to really be there in the big moments, to defend at a high level. And I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league and keep these guys on the field.
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down. We all agree completely with what you're saying.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Morant dishes to Jones. Morant outside. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Thunder with some changes. Mo Wagner comes in for Jalen Johnson. And Norman Powell subbed in for Markkanen. Wagner outside. Doncic looking it over. Pulls up. It's good for the 7th time this game. He shot 7. He has made 7. Shams, we know you grew up in Chicago. I'm assuming you grew up a Bulls fan. Who didn't? And you had to have a favorite player growing up with those terrific teams.
I was a big-time fan of hoops in general. Definitely someone for me was Kobe Bryant. That someone wasn't a Bulls player. We almost got him one year, but that was someone I grew up watching. Kevin, did you have a favorite team or player growing up?
Well, I love Kobe. I called every season of LeBron and every season of Kobe Bryant. And Bryant actually did stuff for 2K. As you know, not too long ago, before his passing, he sat down for a couple hours. But I hate to rank them because Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron are all right there at the very, very top. Hard to beat Jordan, right?
Very hard to beat Jordan. Obviously, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Kobe for me, watching growing up, that was the closest thing that I had.
And we've seen some great scorers come into the league, but Green looks elite. Both the physical gifts and that fearless approach.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Milton. Still yet to score. 1:36 left to play in the first quarter. Wood kicks to Milton. They set the pick. Driving inside. And the shot falls short this time.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Thunder lead by 15.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Pass to Houston. Back to Milton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wood a screen on Doncic. Milton. Thunder with the rebound. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Powell, that's good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. Who's watching it?
And here is Milton. Pass to Wood. Now Coulibaly. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. There's 14 seconds left in the first. Outside, Markkanen. Here's the 3. Traps in the tray. Markkanen's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Oklahoma City. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
We've got Carter. Also, Powell out there. Markkanen is out there with Wagner. And Hendricks in at the 4. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
And the league continuing, Shams, to tweak the rules around replay review. But would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
Have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're ending. It's something to try. If you can't find a cause to really overturn in a minute or two, let's keep this game moving. I think we all love a free-flowing game.
I agree.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Collins finds Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
Three-pointer, Markkanen scoring his 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus.
And guys, Markkanen, there's no question about his offensive talent. His skill set is the perfect match for the way the game is played today.
Jalen Johnson's checked in for Johnson. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Jones checked in for Coulibaly. Back to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Embiid with a screen on Powell. Morant. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Hendricks can't get it to go. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Embiid with the screen on Johnson. Bobbed up there for Embiid. No good on that one.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. All right, Shams, I know you can't reveal all your secrets, but how do you develop relationships with your sources? The players, the agents, the GMs, the scouts all over the NBA.
It comes year after year. This has been something I've been doing for the better course of the last 15 years. So for me, it's about relationships, it's about daily communication, and making sure that I keep the trust, I keep the faith, and I keep a level of respect with everyone that I come across. Relationships are the name of the game, especially in the NBA.
Well, that's what I've heard about you. They trust you. So if they're going to confide, they know they can trust you. I would think that would be maybe the core of how you operate.
Trust and faith, and that develops early, not taking shortcuts. I'm very much for the long game.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Morant. Three-pointer, count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
And when the 3 ball is falling for Morant, the defense is in trouble.
Powell, the pass to Markkanen. Wagner as screen on Jones. Here's Hendricks. He's guarded by Collins. Markkanen can't get it to go.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now here's Embiid. Defense is right there. And the dunk by Embiid.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Jalen Green's checked in for Oklahoma City. Doncic comes in for Powell. Shams, no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're seeing around the NBA, or the next thing that you're anticipating may happen with the way the league will sway one way or the other?
Talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length has been very important, but having players that do multiple things and are versatile, that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you want to have players, 3 to 5 players that are playing heavy minutes for you, that are doing everything out there on the floor, not just one particular minute.
Norman Powell checked in for the Thunder. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Second team foul.
Now here's Green. 5 points in the game. Johnson sets the screen for Doncic.
And superb job by Morant there, making sure to contest without fouling. That's how you play defense.
Pass to Embiid. Gets over Wagner. Second chance shot. Now, here's Tate. His three-pointers off the mark. Green left side. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Right side, Collins. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Morant finds Embiid. Right side, Collins. Just 5 on the clock. The fader. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Embiid's got 19 points. The Thunder leading by 19 points. Shams, you've been around the NBA for a long time now. Which players do you enjoy watching the most?
Greatness, especially the guys that are regarded among the greatest of all time, like LeBron James, like Stephen Curry, like Kevin Durant. You have to throw those in there. This is a new era, a new...
And here we go. Coach's challenge on that goaltending call. Now, the coach didn't think the call was correct. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for fun.
To keep in mind is that the rule states, quote, in order to overturn the event as called on the floor, there must be clear and conclusive.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
It makes sense that the original ruling would stay. But in that event, the coach has used up his one and only coach's challenge for the game. So, as you can tell, a lot riding on when you choose to use it. And so the decision is in. NBA Replay Center has ruled, guys. The call stands on the goaltend.
And maybe the only downside is that you use up your one coach's challenge for the game. So if anything happens beyond this point, you might wish you had that back. Smart not to take any chances and give it another look on the replay. That's such a valuable safety net for the officials to have.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Pass to Wood. Here's Houston. Back to Milton. Doncic with the steal. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, Luka Doncic making his own opportunity offensively with the defense he plays. Nice.
Milton with it.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play here in the half. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Milton's got his first basket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens. He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Luka Doncic. The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Daniel Gafford comes in for Richaun Holmes. And Lauri Markkanen subbed in for Powell. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say.
Johnson kicks to Doncic. The 3-ball. And the 3-ball is good. Doncic has got 25 points in the game.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
Pass to Coulibaly. Wood, high post. 6 to shoot. Milton against Gafford. Got a piece of it. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
On to the floor for the 76ers. Number 16, Jae'Sean Tate.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Got it off in time, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Thunder out in front, running away with it. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this.
Thanks.
The defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah, it's lazy, Shaq. They've been outworked, and you got to beat them to the basketball. That's the kind of team that you want to have. And so far, they haven't answered the bell.
All right, guys, let's swing it over and see what the fans have been posting. All right, Court Cam Sam wants to know, who's the better actor between Shaq and Kenny?
Well, I think Shaq is the kind of actor that belongs on daytime television. But me, I'm built for the big screen.
Stop playing, Kenny. You know they call me Samuel L. Jackson for a reason.
Nobody calls you that.
Yeah,
No
they do,
one.
Ernie.
Thanks for joining us. Now,
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
And so in the game for the 76ers, Jae'Sean Tate out there with John Collins. And there's Embiid. Then it's Herbert Jones. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. Tate a screen on Doncic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Yeah, with that little pump fake, Morant has a sneaky way of initiating contact.
Both free throws good from Morant. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Boy, the mechanics of Markkanen's shooting is just so pure. You feel like it's going down every time he shoots it.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Morant. And here's Embiid. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense, other times it's to ignite it.
Emphatic finishes are becoming routine for Mr. Gafford.
Well, Daniel Gafford has carved out, Doris, a role in this league with his hustle, his intensity, and his rim protection.
All of those things you just mentioned, Kevin, are skills. He plays hard on both ends. Gafford can defend the paint. He's going to crash the glass. He's going to run the floor. Listen, figure out how you can fit and do your job.
And so Green will bring it up for the Thunder. Pass to Doncic. Back to Green. Pulls up. High post. Hits some rim on the way in. And the bucket's good. Green's got 7 points.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Gafford against Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. To the paint. Embiid against Gafford. Embiid inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, Embiid pulls the defender in close and then gets all the contact he wants.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Thunder have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. And the wide open shot from Green. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 through 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. Green, no luck. The 76ers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Green against Morant. Now here's Embiid. He's guarded closely. Shoots over Gafford. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 27 points.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Back to Doncic. From deep. Cranes the three-pointer. Doncic has got 30 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Morant against Doncic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Luka Doncic.
Already an MVP caliber talent, Morant is all about continuing to get better, as well as competing for titles.
Every year, Doris, the NBA has a few points of emphasis they want to make. Anything you'd like to see emphasized?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, one thing that has to happen is we have got to give the defense a greater chance to succeed. We've tilted the game too heavily in the offense's favor, meaning too often at the rim there's foul shots given for marginal contact. I think the defense has got to become more involved in the outcome of games.
Going inside, and Morant throws it down.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
There's Green with the three. Hands it from downtown. Green's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Morant against Doncic. 16 feet away. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds in the game.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
76ers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Morant outside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Philadelphia making a change here. Koulibaly's checked in. And the 76ers call time here. The 76ers making a switch here. Oklahoma City's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Over Milton. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
To the right side. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Pass to Hendricks. And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Holmes finds Wagner. The Thunder with another miss. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Here's Milton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Milton's got his second bucket of the night.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Pass to Holmes. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Doncic passes to Hendricks. Intercepted. Here's Houston, and it's blocked. Doncic outside. It's tipped. And now the 76ers on the break. Milton kicks to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Doncic makes it off the glass. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, yet another night for Luka Doncic. This guy is forcing everyone to play at his pace right now.
Pass to Houston.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Up top, Embiid. 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Embiid.
Well, he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Wagner outside. That's tipped. 1:32 left to play in the third. And it's Luka with the rebound. Doncic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Over Milton. A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 34.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
You know, Doris, every so often there are guys that come along that you can build a franchise around, and Luka Doncic seems to be one of them.
There's no question, Kevin, and if I were putting a team around Luka Doncic, I'd want to have multiple vertical threats at the rim and shooters at every other position, because at that point, Luka is unguardable.
Doncic outside, and it's off from three-point range. The tray. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. There's the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Doncic has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
And Philadelphia calls time here. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
I mean, he continues to burn them with his scoring. The coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
Morant surveying the D.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. That one misses.
Really getting after the defense since the break. He's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
Wagner from long range. And the Thunder, another 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And as we conclude the third. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Wagner, Shepard out there with Norman Powell, and there's Rashawn Holmes, and it's Hendricks in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Jones finds Coulibaly. Pass to Collins. Now here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Shepard, the pass to Holmes. Now Powell. Back to Holmes. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Tate, he's checked in for Philadelphia. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Powell kicks to Wagner. Shot clock at 6. Just his first attempt. Out to the right wing. Here's Hendricks. Ball's knocked loose.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Tate, the pass to Morant. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics. And there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Powell against Jones. Powell, the pass to Hendricks. Trains it from beyond the arc.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Morant against Holmes.
High-effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
The 3-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Whitehead's checked in for the Thunder. Here's Morant. And he banks in the layup. Morant's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Knocks it loose. Shot's good by Whitehead. And here are the 76ers now. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home. Morant with the bucket. Morant's got 26 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Morant with the steal. And he gets it to go. And he has 28 points for the game.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Carter, the pass to Powell. Count that one.
Well, you don't want to see Norman Powell settling for outside looks. Love when he goes to work down deep.
Holmes against Morant. Pass to Wood. Morant dishes to Collins. Just 5 to shoot. Morant against Holmes. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. Morant with the steal. Collins passes to Jones. Morant outside. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Carter on the wing, guarded by Morant. Carter against Morant. Powell, no one around him. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 3 assists in the game. Morant kicks to Jones. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul, and the Thunder making a switch here. Walsh is checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Embiid's checked in. Jones against Powell. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Jones looking for an opening. Back to Morant. Pass to Embiid. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
A nice shot by Walsh.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Powell and Embiid with the block.
He's so agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Oklahoma City. Powell finds Carter. Now here's Holmes. Here's Powell. Fires away from outside. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Morant dishes to Collins. Back to Morant. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right? You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Koulibaly, he's checked in for Tate.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
Pass to Wagner. Embiid with the steal. Here's Collins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, you can see John Collins forcing the level of contact that he wanted. Just gets an opportunity to go to the free throw line.
And when you look at John Collins' advanced numbers, Doris, they jump off the page.
Yeah, probably the advanced numbers you're referencing, Kevin. Offensive rating, true shooting percentage. And when you look at it through that lens, Collins is absolutely able to score from a variety of spots on the floor, and the guy's an absolute terror on the glass.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Holmes checked in.
One of the things I like most about John Collins is that steady demeanor that he brings to the game. You understand he's a double-digit scorer. He's going to get to the offensive window. Somebody you know what you're going to get from him night by night.
Powell against Jones. It's Powell with the drive. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
This guy is electric off the bounce. Norman Powell doing work off the dribble drive. Yeah, I'll take that contact.
Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment. And just enjoying being with one another. It matters. Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Embiid sets the pick for Morant. Pass to Embiid. Holmes with the steal.
John Morant, third personal foul. 15 foul.
That free throw good from Shepard. Great Kentucky native Reed Shepard followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college years.
How cool was that? His dad winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Thunder.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Here's Shepard, guarded by Morant. Shepard, that's good.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Powell, that's good.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Morant right side. Over Shepard. Misses the baby hook. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers. Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Stay